this is yours. Brother, is there some mistake here?
What mistake? Ali runs the dining room and deals with difficult customers every day. He's taken a lot of heat. Not to mention Min Yao, she handles the finances. Every single penny is painstakingly accounted for by her. As for you two, you just hide in the kitchen all day. You've snuck plenty of food over the years. But since we're family, I won't hold it against you. Keep up the good work. And if profits double next month, I'll make sure you're well rewarded. I booked a French dinner at the Boyo International Hotel tonight. Go put on something nice. You two should go home and rest early too. The seafood delivery arrives at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Don't be late.
My dad's face went pale. Not out of anger, but because he was utterly disheartened.
Fine. Uncle can split it however he likes. I won't object. But what he doesn't know is, I've been waiting for this day. Soon they will find out who is actually responsible for all these profits.
You.
Don't agree to it.
Your uncle clearly promised we would split the profits 50-50.
Uncle, let's get one thing straight. My dad rented this shop. My dad bought the equipment.
And my dad paid for the labor. Talk of splitting the profit was just polite talk among family. How can you shamelessly take it serious?
Besides, you two have been sneaking food from the customers' dishes in the kitchen. We haven't even settled that score yet. You should know when to stop.
I listened, without saying a word, but I remembered every single word.
Brother, I recognize your cooking talent.
Come work with me. We'll split the profits 50-50. We're brothers. Would I ever cheat you?
You.
This is exactly what you studied. Come help your dad and uncle grow this shop. It's much better than working for others.
All right, I'll join you. I believe you. No, the one I trust is my dad. You. I've ruined things for you. I shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place.
Some of my college classmates went to foreign companies. Some became civil servants. Others started their own businesses. But for 5 whole years, I got up at 4 a.m. every day and didn't finish until 11 p.m., reeking of grease and smoke.
It's all my fault. If I hadn't dragged you into cooking, you'd have a decent job by now.
Why would you have to take this abuse?
That job offer you had paid $8,000 a month.
Dad, don't be like that. Listen to me. This humiliation.
I will definitely make them pay for it.
Boss Joe, I'll take that corner shop on East Street. I'll sign the contract in a few days.
Alright, since you're straightforward, I'll let you have it for $600,000 upfront, fully furnished.
I've had my eye on that place for 3 months. It used to be a Japanese restaurant, so converting it to a seafood place is perfect. We can make back that $600,000 in under a year.
You, what are you planning to do?
Where would we get $600,000? Your uncle only paid us $6,000 a month.
You. Maybe we should just listen to your uncle and work another year.
I'll go back and apologize to him.
We're brothers, after all. He'll show some leniency.
Leniency?
Dad, don't you get it yet? If we hadn't perfected the dishes, how could he have topped the must-eat list? They clearly put profit over family.
Why are you still hanging around here?
Have you forgotten how much we spent on your eye injury and hospitalization? It happened after hours, yet we were kind enough to file for workers' comp. And now you're complaining about the money. How ungrateful.
The doctor said he lost 80% of the vision in that eye. It could have been saved if treated immediately, but that night, so as not to disrupt business, we spent 20 minutes wiping up the blood in the kitchen before leaving for the hospital. He thought I didn't notice, but every time I see him tilt his head, my heart clenches in pain. They say a one-eyed chef like you wouldn't even be wanted for $3,000 a month anywhere else.
Now my dad is offering you 50,000 yuan.
That's generous enough, don't you think?
Now, let's go.
I'm going to sell that 2-bedroom apartment your grandfather left us right now. Let's go all in and prove them wrong.
Dad was so biased. A 4-bedroom apartment is only 120 square meters.
The Jiang family's eldest son got a whole villa.
It was from then on that my uncle began to see my dad as a pushover. That apartment was the only keepsake left by my grandfather. Now we're going to use it to turn our lives around.
Second brother's cooking is truly exceptional. What's the use of having good skills? It won't put food on the table.
Jingshan,
Don't let them push you around. I was too young to understand back then, but now I do. Grandpa saw things clearer than anyone else. 800,000 yuan is all we have. 600,000 for the shop, and the rest for equipment and hiring staff. If we fail, we won't even have a roof over our heads. Should I call him back and say, Boss Joe, let me think about it a bit more?
A one-eyed chef like you wouldn't even be wanted for $3,000 a month anywhere else.
It's not just about winning. It's that I can't let my dad suffer such humiliation anymore.
Ayua, I found it. I found the property deed.
What do you mean sneaking food? That's called tasting the dish.
Do you have any idea how much effort Ayu and I put into perfecting these dishes over the years?
Effort. Brother, what exactly did you work hard for? Didn't you just hold a spatula and do some cooking? Do you really think all those repeat customers came back just because your food tasted good?
People come here for the freshness of the ingredients. If I didn't know Liu Mantang, the biggest local seafood supplier, and got the freshest supply, could you have made it taste so good?
He was right about Lu Mantang. He indeed is the biggest supplier, but the quality of their deliveries was actually terrible.
If my dad and I hadn't inspected the goods at 4 a.m. every day, nearly 40% of the seafood in the kitchen would have been dead.
Look at this garbage!
How are we supposed to sell this?
Every time, it was my dad who sorted through them one by one to return them. Jiang Jianguo never cared. He thought that was just a kitchen issue.
Ayue, let me be completely honest with you. To be honest, that college degree of yours isn't worth much out there. Look, college graduates are everywhere these days. It's hard to even find a job. Working with me at least gives you a secure livelihood. You should be grateful.
I knew exactly why he said that.
Oh right. My dad told me what you said back when I got my college degree.
Now that Jiang Yu went to college, if he makes a name for himself out there, what will you do? We'd better drag him into the kitchen and tie him down early. A mere cook can't make any waves.
All these years, he wasn't trying to take care of me. He was just keeping me trapped.
If your mother were still around, she would definitely give me hell.
My mom passed away early, when I was only 5. It was my dad who raised me all by himself, working as a kitchen hand in other people's restaurants while putting me through school. This apartment was the only route my dad and I had in this city. And now, we have to pull up our roots.
Let's go.
Just bring this. We listed it overnight, at 500,000 yuan below market value. His only condition was full payment upfront. In less than half a day, the house was sold. 5 cents for 0.000 yuan, his entire life savings. 600,000 for the shop, the rest for equipment and hiring staff.
And supplies. No turning back.
Buddy, let me ask you something. You've put everything you have into this, haven't you?
Don't worry, Boss Joe. We won't cause you any trouble.
I've been doing business on this street for 15 years. I'm a pretty good judge of character.
You got real grit, kid. Keep at it. I will.
Dad, let me do this.
All by himself. Carrying one load after another. All alone. Working tirelessly for 2 whole days, the new shop was finally taking shape.
Yu is for the U in my name. Shen is from my dad's name.
Hello? Is this Mr. Jiang Yu?
This is Gu Yanqian.
I dined at your restaurant 2 years ago. I wonder if you still remember me.
Xiaojiang.
Your steamed grouper was the best fish I've ever had.
Good. I remember you.
Mr. Gu.
Of course I remember you. Hello?
Mr. Jiang, is your restaurant still open? I'll be in your city for a conference next week, and I'm planning to book your entire restaurant for about 100 people. Would that be possible?
100 people. At least 12 tables. That's a revenue of at least 600,000 yuan.
Of course, Mr. Gu. We can certainly accommodate that.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Gu, I've left my old restaurant and started my own business. The new place opens next week, right on the corner of East Street. That is, if you don't mind it being a newly opened shop.
Haha, I knew it! To be honest, Mr. Jiang, after my last visit to that restaurant, I had a friend take me there twice more. The service keeps getting worse, and their attitude is cold. I've long felt that restaurant doesn't deserve your culinary skills. It's wonderful that you're starting your own business now. I only went there for your cooking. Wherever you... That's where I'll go. Send me your location. I'll transfer you a 300,000 yuan deposit first.
This is not just 300,000 yuan. This is the first time in our lives that my dad and I have been trusted like this. Thank you, Mr. Gu. I won't let you down.
No need to thank me.
A great chef deserves a great price.
See you next week.
Dad, we got an order. An order.
We don't have much time left. 12 tables of a high-end seafood feast, and there must be no mistakes in any dish.
Since we need a long-term supplier, we must choose one that is reliable and offers quality goods.
Mantang Seafood is the supplier Jiang Jianguo has always used.
Their quality control is inconsistent, and they mix in bad stock for smaller clients. The owner is very close to Jiang Jianguo.
I can't let them hold our lifeline.
That's not an option.
My dad and I spent half the day wandering the market, checking out the stalls one by one.
Instead of working at the shop today, what are you doing here?
Don't you know we reopened today and the restaurant is extremely busy? Jiang Yue, I'm talking to you. You're just a lousy cook. Hurry back and get the kitchen ready.
Yang Lei, go back and tell your dad we're not coming back.
Since we're just lousy cooks in your eyes, why are you getting so worked up? Or is it that you think your restaurant can't survive without us?
Can't survive without you. Jiang Yue, you think way too highly of yourself.
To be honest, I've got word that Mr. Gu is coming to dine next week.
It's a 600,000 yuan banquet, and he specifically requested a restaurant run by a Jiang. Aside from my dad's restaurant, who else could it be?
I was kind enough to let you ride our coattails, but if you're not grateful, even better.
I've already received the deposit. How could I not know? But I can't be bothered to explain it to him.
Stop acting so high and mighty. Let's see how you beg my dad to take you in when you run out of money next month.
Soon, we found this shop tucked away in a corner.
Every single one of them is top notch. Absolutely no dead ones to make up the numbers.
Young man, you're looking for a long-term supplier, right? I'm a straightforward businessman. If the quality isn't good, I'll refund your money. I never mix in subpar stuff. I've been in this business for 20 years. My reputation is built on honesty.
Boss Chen, let's start with a trial batch. We have a 12-table seafood banquet next week.
I need wild yellow croakers, Australian lobsters, king crabs, and leopard coral groupers.
No problem. We have them in stock. Just name the time and I'll deliver them.
Deliver them at 4 a.m. the day before our grand opening. I want to inspect the goods myself.
Deal. Straightforward.
Wild yellow croakers, Australian lobsters. What are you buying so much seafood for?
Can you guys even afford it? Stop embarrassing yourselves here.
Payment received. 260,000 yuan to the last penny.
The deposit is paid. The goods must be delivered before the grand opening.
Boss Chen,
4 a.m. the day before opening at the corner of East Street, Yushan Seafood Restaurant.
Don't worry. I'll be there right on time.
Stop following us.
There's no point in following.
Four days you spent 260,000 yuan on seafood at the market today.
Yeah. What of it?
Good for you. I don't care what you buy anyway. Let me tell you though, the new chefs, I've already hired them. They only ask for 4,000 a month, which makes them way better than you two.
Just you wait. Once we finish Mr. Gu's event, you'll definitely regret this.
a chef for 4,000 a month. A professional chef who can handle high-end seafood makes at least 15,000 yuan to start.
What kind of person can you hire for 4,000?
Over the next few days, I had way too much on my plate. Finishing the menu, testing the dishes,
then getting our staff in place.
My dad and I only slept 3 or 4 hours a night, working around the clock at our new restaurant.
Well, cousin. Look at this grand setup.
Cousin, for Mr. Gu's private banquet, we spent 80,000 yuan just on the decorations. Meanwhile, that shabby little shop of yours on the East Street corner doesn't even have a decent storefront, does it?
Ignore them. Let's just focus on our own work.
With only 2 days left before Mr. Gu's arrival, everything was proceeding right on schedule.
Chen Shouyi confirmed the delivery time, 4 a.m. on the day before the grand opening. I'll deliver it to the shop first.
Everything was going so smoothly.
The night was still pitch black. A late autumn chill hung in the air. Chen Shouyi promised to deliver it at 4 a.m.
The number you dialed is not answering at the moment.
The delivery still isn't here.
No. And he's not answering his phone.
Who is it? I'm looking for Boss Chen.
We agreed he would deliver my goods at 4 o'clock this morning.
Brother Chen took a call last night and went out. He hasn't come back since. Before he left, he told me that he won't be delivering that batch of goods this morning.
What do you mean he's not delivering them? I already paid the 260,000 yuan deposit. We agreed on 4 a.m.
Look, you'll have to talk to Brother Chen. I'm just a helper, and he left his phone at home.
He's not here.
Do you know where he went?
No idea. It seems someone took him out for drinks.
12 tables for a high-end banquet. 100 VIP guests. A 300,000 yuan deposit has been received. Less than 10 hours left until the banquet starts.
Yet we don't have a single fish in stock. What's the situation?
Our supply is cut off.
Chen Shouyi refused to deliver, and we can't reach him.
What?
How is that possible?
Didn't we just confirm everything yesterday?
This is his move.
Cutting off my lifeline from behind.
How could he?
Ed, now is not the time to get angry.
415 AM.
There are less than 10 hours left before the banquet starts.
I must find enough high-end live seafood for 12 tables within 10 hours. With over a dozen items on the list, Jiang Jingguo must have already warned the market and all the other suppliers.
That route is dead end.
The docks. At Shitong Fishing Port Wharf, the deep-sea fishing boats dock at dawn. If we rush over, we'll catch them unloading. We can buy directly from the boats with no middlemen, so no one can choke us. But the catch at the docks is mixed. I'll have to handpick them one by one from hundreds of crates. A 30-kilometer trip with limited aeration equipment. Half of the live seafood might be dead by the time we reach the shop. This is a gamble.
Dada, let's go to the docks.
No obstacle will stand in my way. My banquet must start on time.
Watch out for the pothole ahead. Go around it. Car coming on the left. Stay to the right.
We rode for 40 minutes to cover the 30-kilometer distance.
Deep-sea fishing boats harvest in bulk. They focus on quantity, not quality. Premium wild yellow croakers and lobsters aren't easy to come by.
An hour has already passed, and we still haven't found anything. We've checked 7 or 8 boats in a row,
but came up empty-handed.
Dad, did I think this would be too easy?
Ayu, before your grandfather passed away, he told me never to let anyone bully us.
Today, Dad won't let you be bullied either.
Come on.
Let's keep looking.
Boss, do you have any live seafood?
What are you looking for?
Wild yellow croakers, Australian lobsters, E-star groupers, king crab. We'll take as many as you have.
You've got a big appetite. But you've come to the right place.
小陈，阿毛 bring up that batch of boxes from Nansha.
Thief.
Feast your eyes on this. Look at the quality.
Bright, clear, and bulging eyes. Good. Intact antennae, strong and lively. Great. They're all in pristine condition.
Not this one.
The internal organs might have been crushed. It will taste bitter when steamed.
Master Chef, you're a real expert.
Out of 26 yellow croakers, 20 were selected. It was already morning when they finished, 6:30 a.m. How much is it? Nearly 20% cheaper than retail.
You guys know your stuff. Come to me for long-term supply. I have a steady source.
How do we safely transport these live crabs back?
Boss John, I'm sorry. Last night, Liu Baitang dragged me out for drinks and laid his cards on the table. He said if I supply you, he'll make sure no one in the market does business with me again. I can't take that risk. My store is too small. I can't survive if he targets me like this.
But I've made up my mind.
I've been in business for 20 years, and my word is my bond. If I break my word today, who would ever source from me again?
Boss Jiang, where are you?
I'm driving to pick you up now. I haven't touched your shipment.
Boss Chen, are you sure about this?
What about Liu Mantang?
I'm sure.
At worst, I'll just move to another market. But I won't take this lying down. I Chen Shouyi call the shots on my own goods.
I'm at the furthest berth of Xitang Wharf.
I'll be there in 20 minutes. Boss Jiang.
You bought these directly from the fishing boats.
Where's the batch from your warehouse?
It's all in the truck. I had my guys loaded up at 5 a.m. The batch you bought will make a perfect backup. It's better to have too much than not enough.
Dad, the goods are here. We've already won half the battle.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's focus on cooking first.
With both batches combined, we have more than enough ingredients. 12
dishes per table, 2 cold appetizers, 6 hot dishes, 2 soups, a main staple, and a dessert. And our signature dish, Yushan steamed group.
Great. We'll set off at 11:30 and arrive by 12 o'clock.
Hey, tell me.
What's the deal with this new restaurant? They're putting on quite a show.
I heard the owner used to be the head chef at that top-ranked seafood restaurant on the must-eat list.
Really? Then we've got to try it.
Not today. The whole place has been booked out. Mr. Gu, welcome. Welcome. Our restaurant is fully prepared. 12 tables of seafood banquet, all made with premium, top-tier ingredients, and presented beautifully.
When did our President Gu ever book a seafood banquet at your place?
We booked the Yushan Seafood Restaurant on East Street. The owner's name is Jiang Yu.
Jiang Yu? How could it possibly be him?
When did he even open a restaurant?
Aren't you his uncle? How could you not know?
Yeah, he took over a prime location. Today is their grand opening, and it's absolutely packed over there.
If I weren't hosting a VIP today, I'd definitely go give it a try.
Jiang Jinshan, get back to the restaurant right now.
That's impossible. Wait, didn't you say you had it all sorted out?
Didn't you say there's no way he could open today?
What happened? Is this what you called your foolproof plan?
You couldn't even pull this off.
Mr. Gu, you might not know this, but Jiang Yu and his father were caught stealing food from the kitchen multiple times.
We fired them because of their sticky fingers.
Now that they've left, they actually have the nerve to poach our customers. How could a VIP like you dine at a restaurant run by such unethical people?
Exactly, Mr. Gu. Look, my dad knew you were coming. So he cleared out the entire restaurant just for you. All this seafood was brought straight from the docks this morning. Every single piece is alive and kicking. Guaranteed to please you.
Actually, I had everything prepared long ago.
While you went to pick up Mr. Gu.
Get down here, you broke loser. Where did you get the money to buy seafood? It must be all rotten fish and shrimp. Don't embarrass the rest of us.
Excuse me.
I don't agree with you. I was actually the one who reached out to Boss Jiang for today's banquet. I trust his character. Without a soul, even the grandest facade is utterly worthless.
Mr. Gu, I spent an absolute fortune on this inventory today. 12 tables worth of leopard coral grouper and king crab. The cost of ingredients alone is nearly 400,000 yuan. If you don't stay, all these will go to waste.
After that, I had a friend visit your restaurant twice. The first time, the food quality had noticeably dropped, and the second time was even worse. The service was cold, and we even found sand in one of the dishes. At that moment, I thought the chef who made that legendary fish must not have been treated well at that restaurant. It seems I was right.
This is my dad's knife work.
He sliced this, piece by piece, using his only good right eye. Secret sauce, light soy sauce, aromatic vinegar, minced garlic, and bird's eye chili. I spent 2 years perfecting this recipe.
This shrimp is incredibly fresh.
Try the geoduck. It melts in your mouth.
This dipping sauce is phenomenal. Who made it?
Today's meal was totally worth it.
Mr. Gu, I'd pay any amount to borrow this amazing chef for a day.
620 grams. 6-dish, steamed grouper. The main event. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Not a second more, not a second less. Let it sit in the residual steam for a minute and a half.
Perfect. From that cramped, rented room
to this brightly lit restaurant. From the afternoon they threw 50,000 yuan at us.
To the applause of 100 people tonight. We've come a long way. But thankfully, we made it. Mr. Jiang. Today's meal was the best I've had in the last 5 years. Not because of how expensive the ingredients were, but because your dishes are different. There is emotion in your cooking.
When I took my first bite of that steamed group, it brought back a memory. 20 years ago, when I was first starting out, I had a 3 yuan bowl of fish soup at a street stall in my hometown. Even the bowl was chipped. Today, that grouper brought that exact flavor back to me.
Mr. Jiang, I'd like to discuss something with you. I own a high-end culinary investment firm, and I'd like to invest in Yushan Seafood Restaurant.
Not to buy you out, but to invest in you as a person.
In the first phase, we will inject 5 million yuan to help you open 3 branches in Gangcheng. For the second phase, if the numbers look good, and even increase it to 20 million to cover the entire province. You decide the equity structure, and you keep the majority stake. I only want dividend rights and priority partnership rights. I have only one condition. The kitchen must be run by you and your father. I invest in whoever does the cooking.
30 million yuan.
3 branches covering the entire province. Can you give me 3 days to think about it?
Of course. No rush. Good things are worth the wait.
This is my personal number. If anything comes up, call me directly.
Also, regarding your father's eyes, I know some top ophthalmologists.
If you'd like, I can introduce you to them.
Thank you.
It's not about feeling wronged or regret. It's just that the hardships of the past 5 years are finally recognized.
Seriously, 600,000 yuan in a single day. Oh my goodness.
The chef from the top restaurant on Dianping's must-eat list has started his own restaurant.
They got a 600,000 yuan order on their very first day. Business is absolutely booming.
Gu Yanchen, a big shot from Huzhou, showed up in person and is reportedly investing 5 million.
And here's another piece of news you'll love to hear. That 4,000 yuan chef Jiang Jianguo hired prepared a table of trial dishes yesterday.
Mr. Gu's driver was waiting at the door, and out of boredom, he went in and took a bite. When he came back, he only said 3 words.
Inedible, but this is far from over. Jiang Jianguo has operated in Gangcheng for so many years. His connections run deep.
Are you Mr. Jiang Yu? We're from the Market Supervision Administration. We've received a complaint that your restaurant is using substandard ingredients.
We need to conduct a comprehensive inspection.
Please come in. You can inspect anytime.
Let's check the kitchen.
What standards did you follow to build this kitchen?
National Standard GB 31654, 2021. The General Hygienic Regulation for Catering Services. Additionally, with reference to the critical control points of the HACP system, we set up a total of 40 monitoring nodes.
Have you studied food safety?
I graduated with a degree in food science.
The report filed against you made quite a few allegations.
Like using expired ingredients, substandard kitchen hygiene, and staff working without health certificates. But the reality of your restaurant is this is the most well-regulated independent restaurant I've seen in my 8 years on the job.
Bar none. I'll submit the inspection results exactly as they are. Fair and square.
Thank you. By the way,
If the accuser isn't satisfied with the outcome, they might keep filing reports.
Just be prepared for that. But as long as you maintain the standard, they can report you 100 times.
And the result will still be the same.
What I learned during my 4 years at university finally came in handy at the most critical moment. Jiang Jianguo probably never would have dreamed that when he dragged me into his kitchen back then, thinking he was keeping a chef under his thumb who could never rise up, little did he know he was actually keeping a food science graduate.
Ayu, your grandfather was right.
About what?
You will never let anyone push you around in this life.
In the days that followed, Jiang Jianguo didn't stop targeting us.
I didn't delete them, nor did I reply. 100 explanations aren't as powerful as letting people see the truth for themselves.
At 4 a.m., our day begins with inspecting the fresh catch. Every single fish has its own traceability tag.
The videos aren't flashy, nor are they sentimental. They just show our honest, daily routine.
But it's exactly this authenticity that speaks louder than any defense.
This is what a real restaurateur looks like. Look at their kitchen.
Compare that to those hyped up trendy shops. And that shot of the uncle slicing fish with one eye.
This is the true spirit of craftsmanship.
Within 3 days, that video hit over 2 million views. My dad became the most viral one-eyed chef in Gangcheng.
Except he had no idea.
Because he never looks at his phone.
Oh, Jiang, you're an internet sensation now. You know that...
Net what?
You gone viral.
The whole internet is watching you slice fish!
Who cares about going viral?
Slicing the fish right is all that matters.
1 month later, the monthly revenue of Yushan seafood restaurant surpassed 4 million yuan.
Surpassing the peak figures of the restaurant Jiang Jingguo had run for 5 years. Meanwhile, on Jiang Jingguo's end, that's because the crab was already dead before it was cooked. When a live crab is steamed, its meat is plump and firm. But a dead one shrinks and collapses, leaving nothing but air inside the shell. This basic common sense is something that therefore 100 yuan a month cook didn't know. And neither did Jiang Jianguo, because he never sets foot in the kitchen. Within a single month, his restaurant plummeted from the top of Dianping's must-eat list to 37th place. Their regular customers were leaving one after another.
And where did those customers go?
Over 5 years, my dad had memorized the details of over 370 regulars, their names, taste preferences, dietary restrictions, and even what their kids love to eat. I never reached out to any of them, but they found their way to us anyway.
Mr. Li.
Jiang, I finally found you. Eating at old Jiang's place for a month made my mouth taste completely bland.
I heard you started your own place. Good for you, you've got real promise. The usual, steamed oysters with garlic and no cilantro, plus a steamed grouper. Select a red wine under 14% ABV.
Understood, Mr. Li. Please make yourself comfortable.
Xiaojiang, simmer the coconut chicken a bit longer. Xiaoduo loves the broth.
For the typhoon shelter crab, replace half the minced garlic with lao gan ma. Remember that?
Yes, I remember, Mr. Wang.
The 4th. The 5th.
The 6th. In less than 2 weeks.
Nearly half of the 370 plus regulars in my notebook have returned. I didn't invite any of them. They all found their way here on their own. Some didn't even know I had opened a new restaurant. They saw a video online and tracked down our address through the comment section.
Xiaojiang.
For some, the first thing they said when walking in was, Xiaojiang, you should have branched out on your own long ago. Others said nothing at all.
They just sat down, took a bite of the food, and nodded. The weight of that simple nod carried more weight than any words.
Boss Jen, someone is outside looking for you. He says he's your uncle.
Got it. He's changed. Not his appearance, but his aura. Are you? He used my nickname. The last time he called me that was 5 years ago, when I first joined his kitchen. Uncle.
Come back.
I'll raise your salary to 15,000 a month. You have the final say in the kitchen. Jiang Lei won't interfere anymore, and you can look at the books from Meng Yao's side.
We'll split the profits. 30% for you, 70 for me. If I'd heard this a year ago, my heart might have softened. After all, he is my dad's brother, and he did give us a place to start out. But now, even at 4,000 a month, no one wants to work there.
Uncle, thank you.
But I'm not coming back.
Think it over. I don't need to.
Please head back.
I'm the one who let your father down. I didn't go after him.
Nor did I hold a grudge.
Some things, once broken, are broken forever. No matter how skilled the hands, they can never be pieced back together. Mr. Gu's investment was officially credited. The first installment of 5 million was transferred to our corporate account. I drafted the equity structure, with Mr. Gu holding a 30% stake.
Like I said, I'm investing in the people.
After getting the funds, the first thing I did wasn't expanding the business, but taking my dad to get his eye treated.
For a corneal transplant and a lens replacement, the success rate is about 60%. If he had treated it 5 years ago, the chances would have been much higher.
5 years ago. That was an astronomical sum back then, but not anymore. What about the cost of
the surgery and follow-up care will run about 400,000 yuan.
Let's do it.
Aren't you going to discuss this with your father?
No need.
If he found out, he'd definitely refuse and say it's a waste of money.
So I'm making the decision for him.
You two are just as stubborn as each other.
The surgery is scheduled for next month.
Dad, we're getting you scheduled for surgery next month. Your left eye can be saved. How much will it cost?
Don't worry about the cost.
I asked you how much.
A little over 300,000 yuan.
That's too expensive. Save the money to open new branches.
Dad, you spent 30 years slicing fish for others with just one eye. Now, it's time to use both eyes to look at the restaurant your son built. My father and I just sat there under the kitchen lights. We finished our porridge in silence. At that moment, this tiny kitchen felt warmer to me than anywhere else in the world. So, did the surgery go well? Don't worry. Heaven never lets down those who live with integrity. It was a complete success.
The corneal graft has bonded perfectly. The lens replacement went smoothly. The recovery period is about 3 to 6 months, during which he must avoid grease, smoke, and high temperatures. If the recovery goes well, your father's left eye vision can recover to around 0.6.
0.6. For someone who has lived with only one working eye for most of his life, 0.6 is already a whole new world. Thank you. The light was harsh, but I didn't close my eyes. I wanted to see this moment of light as clearly as possible. Are you? Who's running the kitchen today?
Master Chen found a temporary helper for me. Don't worry.
Are they any good?
Yes, and I'll keep a close eye on him myself.
Don't add too much salt. Mr. Li prefers light flavors.
Got that.
Sister Zhang's daughter has a cold. Put a couple more red dates in the coconut chicken soup.
Got that.
And for Mr. Wang's stir-fried crab, watch the ratio of garlic.
Can you just focus on recovering first?
Then bring me my kitchen knife. Surely I can sharpen it in bed.
No way.
That's my dad. He only knows 2 things in life, filleting fish and worrying.
Master Jiang, I'm going to start removing the gauze now.
It won't hurt. Just relax, Master Jiang. Slowly open your left eye. Take your time.
The light might feel a bit bright at first.
He looked at me with both eyes, for the first time in 5 years. He used to only look at me with his right eye. His head was always tilted to the side. Can you see clearly now? I can see clearly. It's crystal clear. It was like a window that had just been wiped clean. 4 years ago, when I walked out of that door, clutching my diploma, I thought to myself that I would use this piece of paper to change the fate of my father and me. Back then, that dream seemed so big and out of reach, like a cloud beyond my reach. But now, that cloud has finally touched down. It became the two words Yushan on our sign. The sound of checking shipments at the docks every day at 4 a.m. and the reassured smiles on the faces of our 100+ staff. It became my dad's left eye seeing the light once again. The sound of that cut was very quiet, but in my heart, it sounded like thunder. It sliced through all the grievances, patience, resentment, and fear of the past 5 years, carving out a brand new path.
Hello, Mr. Jiang. I'm Suwan, a director from the TV station. We are currently preparing a national food documentary, focusing on restaurateurs with the most compelling stories across the country. Recommended by Mr. Gu Yanchen, we would love to feature the story of you and your father. Would you be open to an interview with us?
Director Su, could you give me a couple of days to think about it?
Of course. Take your time.
A TV station wants to film us.
For a documentary.
Film what?
Film us cooking and tell our story.
What story?
What story do we have to tell?
You raised me all by yourself, filleting fish with only one working eye for 30 years. For 5 years, you were treated as a kitchen hand earning only 4,000 yuan.
Then you sold the house and risked everything to open a restaurant with your son. Isn't that a story?
So, do you want to do it?
I want more people to see that those who cook with heart will never be let down.
If we're filming, I'll need a new apron. This one is too old.
Sure, I'll buy you the best one.
赵玉璇 Oh, sorry, our tables are fully booked for the next 2 months.
Oh, Jiang, you guys are a hit. My warehouse is almost cleared out. I'll get in touch with 2 more fishing boats.
Brother, I always knew you had that drive in you. Selling you that shop was the best decision I ever made.
In the night, our sign glows with a warm, soft light, like a beacon that will never go out.
Ayu, don't just stand outside. Come in and help me check tomorrow's fish. The batch of yellow croaker that just arrived. I feel like a couple of them aren't quite right.
Come, it's just like what my grandfather used to say. Jingshan, don't let others walk all over you. We didn't. We never did.